Or not. It's not that dark.
Se va a alargar.
Okay, we're live. Cheers.
I always gotta grab that from you. Buenos dias, buenos dias.
Buenos
Buenos
dias.
dias.
Happy Monday. Feliz lunes. So we are going to keep this short and sweet. I'm like, what is that? It's Monday. So today we just started the third week of our hybrid program. And
I don't even count the weeks anymore. I just work out.
But you know, it's our accountability to share.
True that.
So today we are going to talk about control the controllable. And the first time I ever heard that was back in 2015 from one of my mentors. And the first time he said it, for those of you who know Kim Carver, I was like, what is that? Control the controllable. And then as I started to really dive into my personal development, I was like, oh, that's what that means. And so just so that you can grasp the idea of what that means, when the pandemic hit, obviously the pandemic took us all by surprise, right? And Matias was going to school, attending a Catholic school, and up to then he was in first grade. He was doing amazing. They were doing an amazing job with his education. I mean, we were pleased, to say the least. And when everything happened, obviously we started to do the virtual thing. Not so much.
That's when shit hit the fan.
Right. And so, you know, we get it. Everyone had to adjust. Everyone, right? We had to adjust. The school system had to adjust. But it took them longer than we're happy to say. And so many of the moms and myself came together to, you know, pull resources from the internet, you know, to make sure that our kids were still, you know, getting education. And so it was unfortunate because we were very pleased with the school. You know, we tried to, you know, to do the best, basically. And we weren't happy with how they handled it. And so we decided to control the controllable. And, you know, we had discussed, Jorge and I had discussed wanting to homeschool in the past. And so we felt that it was the appropriate time for homeschooling, given the circumstances. And also because, you know, we knew that, you know, we know our son, and we also know that the virtual thing wouldn't have been a hit for him because, you know, he's just like his dad. He's antsy. He got to get up. He got to move around. And I just knew.
That's why I move so much in his videos.
Yes. And so I just knew, buenos dias, I just knew that Matias wouldn't do well sitting, you know, from like 8 o'clock to like 3 p.m. or, you know, just in front of a computer. And so we controlled what we knew we could. And that was, you know, diving into homeschooling, even though we didn't know what we were, you know, doing, but we partner with an excellent program that does. And so it's going marvelous, you guys. You know, it's flexible. I get to give him breaks after every class, and I've cut his day in half. And so, you know, I feel that, you know, this is just an example because controlling the controllable is in every aspect of your life. It can be at work, right? Things change at work all the time, right? Because I was in corporate, I know. You know, one day, Monday, they're telling you one thing, you come in on Tuesday and it's like completely changed. And you're like, wait, right? And the only thing you get to control is how you show up, you know, based on those changes. What are you doing? What are your efforts? Same thing for us in the morning, right? What can we control? We can control waking up this, you know, early in the morning to get this workout in. We can control that, you know, because everything else in the day that gets thrown at you, you have no control over, right? And so the only thing you have control over is how you show up for your life, and how you show up for your family, and how you show up at work, and how you show up, period.
Yeah. True. You know, I would just add to that with that, I mean, that's the most critical piece. That's what's gotten me through the majority of this year, because it's been a trying year. And
for everyone.
And for everyone, in all aspects. But staying fluid is the key thing to controlling the controllable. Because when you stay fluid, if you've never heard that term, staying fluid basically just means that nothing's concrete, right? Nothing is set in stone, that you're agile, that you're able to, on the fly, having to make changes. And that is going to lessen the anxiety. That's going to lessen the quote-unquote heartbreak of things not going the way you want them to go through.
Right.
Because you got to expect that curveballs left and right are going to be thrown at you.
Right.
So control the controllable. The way you do that is you stay fluid so that you can be agile and take on what you can control and change. And other than that,
and you set the tone.
You leave it in the God's hands,
That's
as
right.
they say, But you set the tone. You become intentional with those.
Yes.
And that's all you got to do.
That's right. So control the controllable. And I'm going to throw this back at you. And this is something you can control. If you have been following our journey and you've been wondering how do they do it? I want to get healthy. I want to get fit. You can control that by joining our next group with our newest program that's launching next Monday, October 5th.
Yeah.
It is going to be an amazing 30-day program. Workouts are going to be the length 20 to 40 minutes long. We're going to be working out 6 days a week. You're going to be running and weightlifting. So if you have any questions or if you want to try it for free to see if it's a fit for you, then drop your email or hit me up privately. Inbox me. All right? Have a blessed Monday, you guys.
There it is.
Hey,
we'll see you.
Share this. Control the controllable.
You can control the controllable by sharing this.
That's right. Starting today. Let's go.
Bless.